We had a good scrimmage yesterday. We got about 140 plays in. It was about 55 for the ones and twos, about 35 for the threes. So it was good. We got a lot of work in different situations of football, I think, that are important. Really thought we had a lot of energy, liked how they approached playing in the big house, and today we did a lot of trying to, some of those guys, because of GPS and all the tracking that we have now, you know, they played a game and a half, you know, yesterday. And so we took today, we did a lot of walkthroughs, a lot of meetings, got a lot of film done, a lot of teaching from that perspective. Think we're in good shape right now. We held a couple guys out. Kalis we held out. Funches we held out. Gosh, I got to remember who we all held out. Delano Hill, even though he's coming back right now with no contact status, so he's doing more drill work, and then Drake Harris and Jake Butt. But everybody else participated. Everybody else got a number of plays, so it was good for evaluations. And you know, you look at those decisions and you see where you're at. And then again, Saturday night, obviously we're going to go out again. Probably not the same kind of play count, but it will be probably 30, 30, and 20 if you look at it, which will end up being 40, 40, and 25 most likely. But to get out and play under the lights a little bit will be good. It'll be a good experience for our guys to be with people there. The one thing that we've really talked about a lot is keeping stress on the players, and because there's some youth in there at a few positions, but just overall, because of the mechanics of the offense, the mechanics of the defense, the communication process that we need to make sure we have on every play.
All right, questions? You say you want to keep stress on them. What kind of stress?
Well, you know, yeah, and that's a good question, because I think, you know, you can do it with crowd noise, music, making it where they've really got to focus in and lock in that they're hearing the calls from the guy next to them. And I think in the different situations, you know, you put an offense in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, you know, there's some stress there to pick up first downs. And you put a defense in a situation where you're going heavy fronts and half-yard line, you put some stress on them that way. So that's a lot of it. Tempo's a lot of it. You know, I don't know which day it was. I think it was, what is today?
Thursday.
Today's Thursday. It was Tuesday. You know, we wanted to get a little tempo for both sides of it. And we were going to run what we call racks of 4, 4, and 4 for each group. And it ended up, instead of 12 plays, it was a 44-play segment, because we wanted to keep the stress on them and the tempo, get them tired, see how they play, you know, tired, see how they think, see how, and at the same time we had music and Glick, we were in Glick that day, music can be awfully loud.
A couple things. Drake Harris, how concerned are you about that injury now at this point?
Well, you know, we'd like to have him back, obviously. He's you know, it's going probably longer than he wants and we want. I think he's getting closer to get back out on the field. But we just got to keep working through it with him, rehabbing through it. You know, it's not the same hamstring that he hurt before. And what happens with guys, and this is some of the data that I think is pretty interesting, is we're really getting into the GPS monitoring and what all that does. And believe me, I'm not the expert. There's guys, and Aaron Wellman's one of those, that, you know, how much is a guy from a symmetry standpoint pushing off one leg than the other? And it monitors all that. And guys like Jake Butt, you know, he's using his other leg a lot more than he is, but those numbers are coming down where he's getting a little more balance, which is part of good news for him and for us. So I think with Drake's case, because he had the one, I think fatigue and some of those things, because kids want to compete, they want and that's the thing you love, that part of it, well, it affects the other one.